Welcome to the channel. Comment, like, subscribe. Governor Newsome is running for president. And honestly, it gives me the chill. So I don't know if you know, but under Newsome's administration, the homeless population, the cost of living, regulations, our tax rates, everything has gotten out of control. And yeah, obviously, those topics or those examples has always been an issue. But the spike during his administration, it doesn't seem like it's a coincidence. It's more like a cause. And honestly, when it comes down to it, and for me to think or believe that he's running for president, I'm on the fuck that side, right? All right, so let's be honest here, right? Do we need someone that decides or makes decisions based off pressure? It was public pressure. It was pressure from the public and also from the president. Or signs bills over trending topics and issues. No, we don't need that. So check this out. This bill here, it was actually passed over equity, right? So the purpose of the bill was to protect all people from discriminatory arrest and harassment based on how they dress or their professions. All right. SB 357 repeals California Penal Code Section 653.22, a law that criminalizes loitering for the intent to engage in sex work. How in the hell does that make the streets safer? Oh yeah, I know how. SB 357 will create safer streets for all by reducing discriminatory arrest and prioritizing the health and safety of black, brown, transgender, and non-conforming individuals. Penal Code Section 653 was just one law, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sorry to ask, but how are you supposed to provide health care if you deny engagement and possibly arrest to actually direct them to these healthcare programs like halfway homes or reentry programs? Honestly, these people don't think at all. Anyways, before ending this video, I'm gonna give you a reason, or at least my reason, why I think Governor Newsome is going to be forced to run for president, and how it all stems from this hot topic of redistricting, you know. So Texas held a hearing at the University of Texas, I think. I'm not too sure. They held a hearing on redistricting the voting block. And for whatever reason, Gavin Newsome decided to throw in his 2 cents and shoot him a threat. And Democrat leaders saw this, right? And they're thinking to themselves, how in the hell is he going to pull that off? You see, in California, the people that draw these voting blocks, they're residents of California. It consists of 20 Democrats, 20 Republicans, and 20 other than. And in Texas, it's state ran. The drawing lines and the details are written up by the state. So in my opinion, if Gavin Newsome can convince Californians to go against something that we voted for, or bypass our vote by implementing some type of legal strategy, yeah, they're gonna force him to run for president. And don't think he won't do it.
So that's one process. The second one is a legislative process, independent of the independent redistricting. There's a novel legal theory that it's silent about redistricting sort of mid-decade, mid-census. And so on that basis, it would be to test that theory. It would be an easier path in some respect, but it's also a path that wouldn't necessarily give voice and choice to the public. And so I have my own preferred path, but the legislature will ultimately make the determination.
So let me tell you a little bit about democracy. Democracy ain't shit unless you get involved. And as of right now, California, their democracy process has more power over our democracy process, because democracy is the manner of how you vote or who you vote or who votes. Comment, like, subscribe.
setting the tone and tenor. I'm sick of this party needs to wake up. These guys aren't screwing around. And I say this not in literal sense, but they're assassins when it comes to the way they weaponize grievance and the way they play politics.
Yeah.
Enough. I mean, what more goddamn evidence do we need? Excuse my language.